It must have been when I was 13 or 14 was kind of when symptoms started affecting my life. The pain I used to get felt like someone was tying my innards in a knot. It just felt wrong. It felt like I shouldn't be eating. I wasn't growing. The unspoken thing that everyone's going through is like puberty, and specifically for guys, they're getting bigger, they're shooting up. I remember kind of looking at my body in the mirror and kind of thinking like, why am I so tiny? Like, I don't look well. I feel like most I did what any 14-year-old guy did and pretended it wasn't happening. I would go through the pain and then hide myself away and live a second life for my Xbox, really. It's something that affected every part of my life, and I'd often just zone out in class because I was so hungry I couldn't concentrate. I was a teenage boy. We don't really do like a vulnerability or emotions, and it was hard to talk about what was going on. The pain got worse, and the diarrhea was worse, and the vomiting was worse, and I was basically like hemorrhaging weight at this point. I was just getting thinner and thinner. I got very alone and quite scared because I was, very ill, and no one around me seemed to understand what was going on. Other doctors, they used to say, Femi, how are you? I'm fine. And my mum would turn to me and I'd see her eyebrow twitching. She'd be like, you're anything but fine. And it's one of those things where, like, if my mum wasn't there with me and she was such an advocate, like, where would we be? From the cultural background I'm from, I'm from a Nigerian family, and they've kind of sometimes toughness is something you have to wear because of the way people might treat you outside, like as a black person as well. And I think that all of that just meant that I was never honest. I remember it so vividly. Like, I remember kind of going in for this appointment and her kind of sitting us down, and then she kind of looked me dead in the eye. She's like, we think you have Crohn's disease. And from there I was like, wow, my life is over. Like, this is what my life is going to be. I'm going to be glued to the toilet. My whole future was kind of stained with the color of this illness. I must have cried all the way home from hospital. My mum kind of said to me, like, I can appreciate this hurts and this is scary, but this is actually a blessing because now we know what we're dealing with, we can start to fight back. Beforehand, the question was just, what's wrong with me? But now the question was, what can I do to lessen this? And at least in that kind of speck of information came some hope I don't think I had before. I'm gonna be real, I look good and I'm doing well in my life, and that's because I've worked very hard and I'm very happy, and I'm proud of myself that I got here.